When is the perfect moment? There is no answer to that. And this is the point, right? So often people will look for that perfect moment. They'll wait for that perfect opportunity. They will think of a reason to not pursue what they want to do now. And ultimately it's because of fear. Fear of failing at what they say they're going to do. And actually fear of having to put the work in. You need to be honest with yourself and look at exactly what the thing is that's holding you back right now. If you are saying, I will wait till I hit X amount of money before I take on a member of staff, or if you say, I will wait till I'm strong enough to go to the gym, or if you wait any longer to try and pursue your goal for a reason that is part of your goal, then you are most likely in fear of feeling like you're going to failure, or fear of what others are going to say about you. And this is the thing, right? We need to break past that procrastination phase and actually drive forward regardless on your goal. Because when you're waiting for that perfect moment, it will never come. And again, you're programming your brain to become that person that hasn't got the drive and that doesn't need to push forward because they're waiting for that perfect moment of exactly when it's going to be done. I've been in situations in so many different points of my life where you're holding on for that moment of something that may happen or may not happen. You're working with people and you're focused on something that you're saying, when we get to this point, then we can start to do something else. But half the time when you look at that, there is so often a point where it is down to your own ability of what your confidence is and what you believe that you are going to achieve. So when it comes to, conditioning this and how to actually overcome this, be more precise on your goals. And I'm going to take you on a little journey right now of something that I do with all the guys on LionMindX. And that is basically vision your big goal first. Okay, so look at your big goal. Think about what this is. But then start to feel it and live it. Do some visualization of thinking like what it would feel like to be in that position. And really start to understand that if that is what you want, then what it takes to get there. Because the more you visualize these situations and be in that position of what it feels like to be there, you then build up that excitement, you build up that determination, and you build up that happiness, if you want to call it that you will feel at that point. But then what we've got to do, we've got to figure out how we're going to go from where you are now to that point here. And if you look at this end result, this end point, and then you go, right, I'm here now. So often people have this area in the middle that is just full of frustration, fear, procrastination, and all the things that hold you back. So then what we need to do is, rather than jumping back to where you are now, we need to look at how do we map it backwards and exactly what do we do to get where you are now. Quite simply, if we was looking at 90 days, this is your goal. And then we need to say, what do we need to do every month? What do we need to do every week? What do we need to do every day? And we break that down so it's achievable steps that you can tick off as you go, and you know that you are achieving them, rather than just being frustrated and, again, procrastination in this period in the middle. Now, this obviously is a 90-day plan. Let's say your goal is a big goal of we're focusing on, like a year or even 2 years. Then we just times that by the amount of 90 days that it takes. And you work your way from the goal backwards until you get to today. And it really is as simple as that. But so often people will overcomplicate that type of thing. They will stay in the same position and they will always wait for that moment of when it becomes X, or when it feels right, when it's perfect, I will do it. But you need to push against that. You need to go against the grain. Things are fucking hard. Things are going to push against you. Things are going to fail. Things are going to not go to plan, and you're going to have to completely change it and go a different direction. But the point is, if you keep your eyes on the prize and you focus on getting to that goal, and you switch up your game, you start to, be that person that it takes to be this end goal, then you will start to condition your mind and condition yourself ready to get to that point. So don't waste time. Don't think about how you can, wait for that perfect moment or the things that hopefully will fall into place. Things don't fall into place. It's fucking life, and that is as simple as it is. You need to make sure that you're putting everything in place so you can't look back and say it didn't work. Because if it didn't work then it's your actions, and you need to take control of your actions that you're going to do next to take that step forward again.